हेलो हेलो भाई लोग, कैसे हो आप लोग। वेलकम टू माय स्ट्रीम। तो आज फिर से करेंगे रैंक पुश। उससे पहले इवेंट कर लेते हैं। और एक इवेंट में तो मैं बहुत गलती कर दिया टीम सिलेक्ट करने में, जो कि ये वाला है। 3 कार्ड मतलब एक कार्ड तो दे ही देगा जापानीज क्लब से। जापान क्लब्स इधर से एक कार्ड तो आप लोगों को मिलेगा। और मैंने इतना गलत टीम चूज किया भाई, कांड हो गया मेरे साथ। तो छोड़ो, क्या ही कर सकते हैं, जल्दीबाजी में किया सब कुछ। कोई बात नहीं। मेरे को लगा नॉर्मल इवेंट है, लेकिन ये तो रैंकिंग था। मैंने उतना ध्यान भी नहीं दिया। कोई बात नहीं। कल एक फॉर्मेशन बनाया हूँ, तो जैसी टाइप की देखते क्या होता है इस फॉर्मेशन को, कितना बेनिफिशियल रहेगा देखते हैं। बस तो ला 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 ला। हम्म, हम्म, हम्म। मैच लग जा जल्दी। यार इवेंट में बहुत गलती कर दिया मैं। कितना स्ट्रेंथ का आएगा। ओके, 3200। 3200 स्ट्रेंथ है और मेरा है 3100। तो इसको कितना टक्कर दे पाता हूँ यही देखता हूँ बस। लेट्स गो। यप। हाँ, न्यू फॉर्मेशन। मैंने फॉर्मेशन में थोड़ा तो चेंजेस किया हूँ, तो देखता हूँ कितना वर्थ इट है ये फॉर्मेशन, है ना। इसको इसका 2 डिफरेंट मिडफील्ड है, अटैकिंग मिडफील्ड है। ओके, पेट टीम है। पेड वर्सेस फ्री टू विन। लेट्स गो। हालांकि विन होने का ट्राई करेंगे। तीन गोल अगर दग दिया तो निकल जाऊंगा।
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect
Let's
backdrop
go.
as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but His winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yeah.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Snyder.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Free-to-player versus pit team. Let's go.
Looking for the run. Ronaldo
Nice.
in acres of space out
रोनाल्डो को
wide.
अगर शॉट करने दिया ही तो
Vieira.
boom.
Aubameyang is onto this.
Good defense.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to
Arey
hold on this
yaar.
time. And that is a little undercooked. He has found a way through. Might be danger here.
Good through.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether
Let's
that was
go.
brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
अरे यार.
That's been cut out. Well played. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. This looks promising. He's had it taken off him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Aubameyang. Oh, he's bustling through
Oh, good
here.
defend.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
भाई फॉर्मेशन काम तो कर रहा है मेरा.
Desai.
पोजीशन क्या खेल रहा है यही
Oh, that's
देखा
well
नहीं मैंने.
spotted.
Let's go.
Gerrard. Rodri. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly.
अरे यार कट नहीं मार पाया धक तेरे ये. कोई बात नहीं
Hello.
दोस्तों.
Aubameyang. And he's got away. He's having a pop!
Good defend.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
भाई क्रिस्टियानो
Really
को
well
शॉट
played.
नहीं
It's
लेना
just the type
चाहिए.
of run you need. Off the
लेने ही नहीं
shoulder of the
देंगे
last
उसको.
defender. Stay onside.
Oh, he's
अरे
going to be
यार,
disappointed with
दो गला
that.
तो है.
Knocks it into space. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Aubameyang. Hazard finding himself in space. Impressive jump.
पता ही था ये लेगा भाई ये.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
कोई बात नहीं.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are in front now. The game's only goal.
अरे यार
Look, he's
कांड
the
हो
one
गया कांड हो
everyone
गया कांड
expects
हो
to put the
गया.
ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he lines up a cross. Oh, good climb! And he can clear it away. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a great ball here. Messi.
Good defend.
That's Gerrard. And it's Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Snyder. He's picked his way through. Snyder! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gerrard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Shevchenko. The message is clear. None shall pass. He won't be happy with that one. And that's a throw-in. Pepe. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Crazy.
De Bruyne. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it and he's there. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hazard. And the whistle goes for half-time.
टक्कर तो दिया
So
भाई.
a steady, solid
एक
and more
गोली
than
दाग सका
satisfactory
बस मेरे
first
को.
half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
फॉर्मेशन क्या यूज कर रहा है? लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर.
At
ओके.
half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very
Team
salvageable,
versus
maybe even
Free
winnable.
to play. Let's go.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
बढ़िया कलेक्शन बना है लॉन्डन में. बहुत बढ़िया. ला 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 ला.
So we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Shit.
And he's intervened well there. And it's made its way to him. And he cuts out the
अरे
supply.
यार. एक बार निकल जाता ना भाई कांड में.
And he plays one through. He is through here. Now can he find a finish?
गोल मत दे.
And it's been
बढ़िया.
hooked away. He's in a great position here. He might be in here. He's having a shot.
Good one.
And he's stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And
ये गलती 10 बार करता हूँ मैं.
just cruising.
अपना डिफेंड अपना खुद ही खोल रहा हूँ भाई.
It's all becoming so
खुद ही
easy.
ओपन कर दे रहा हूँ तो क्या ही होगा.
Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
A case now of complete
फिर से खोला
control.
मैंने.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Zambrota can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're
Pass
setting
इतना गलत
themselves
होगा
up
तो
for the
कैसे होगा?
counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Spence. Here's Rodri. De Bruyne. And it's Gerrard. Here's Rodri. Gerrard. Surlot. Surlot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zambrota. Schneider. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
भाई
And he has
फाउल
been
है.
fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 25.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 17.
Real chance!
Wesley
Oh,
Sneijder.
crossbar!
Number 6.
Zambrota.
Andrea Pirlo. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Some resolute defending there.
Ibrahimovic.
Azar,
Number
a player
18.
so deservedly
Ronaldinho.
decorated with praise and
Number
glory.
22. Frank Lampard.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there.
माँ कसम ये
Oh, it's
नेटवर्क इतना हक भाई
He's in, what shapes to shoot! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
77 minutes in.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Ibrahimovic, there's the shot! It's a goal!
इम्पॉसिबल भाई जीतना
How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
This is a security announcement. Please make sure you always carry your valuables with you. Thank you.
हाई टीम होता ना अभी तो टक्कर दे सकता था लेकिन इस टीम को लेके पॉसिबल ही नहीं है भाई बहुत ही दिक्कत वाला मैच है Let's go, guys. Let's go. La 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 la. Let's go.
Has Hello everyone, and welcome to
Things are bubbling up
today's
quite
match.
nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A work.
Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha!
Good goal, good goal.
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. He's going for goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's having a shot! And he has his goal!
GG.
A game of thrills,
GG.
all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
And Shevchenko! And another try! And he
Let's
scores!
go.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
India leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme. And he's there to belt it away. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's had a shot!
Oh, good set
That
by
was
Martinez.
superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Coventry with the corner, there first. Gerrard is there and he can get that clear. India are looking to go forward now. Davis. Oh, this is a very good run. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had it nicked away. Rafinha. Played out towards the right wing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Almost half an hour in now. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's rather hopeful. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he latch on to this? Cleared without hesitation. Oh, well played. De Bruyne. Solot on 2 now and looking for 3. Davis gets over and intercepts. Driving forward. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Good read, needed to be. Martinez. De Bruyne. No, he's not getting past him there. Rice with a definite foul there. Rice has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the ref.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
India are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half. And here's Shevchenko. That's a little off target. And it's Gerrard. And there's the shot! Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Rodri. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Matheus Cunha. Davis. Davis is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. Rafinha. It's going to be another throw. And that was nowhere near his best. Musiala, who does have an assist to his name. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Drills one in. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. And it's De Bruyne. That is good progress on the left. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Harrison gets across to intercept. Tries from distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field is number 14,
And it's Spence.
Declan Rice.
Solot is onto this. Solot! And no mistake. And he is just ripping it up.
Goal!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. That has been cut short. So what can they make of this? Well, that has not gone well. And here's Davis. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's forced to go back. Davis cuts out the pass. That pass isn't the best. Rice. And he's making progress on the ball.
Oh, really well played.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Robert Andrich.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
जीत गए भाई लोग।
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation
पोजीशन गेम वर्सेस क्विक काउंटर, लेट्स गो। कौन से कामदायक है ज्यादा? ला 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 से हमारा के तू मैंने
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the brilliant Delict has been...
And De Bruyne! He's delivered all
good
right.
goal.
An extraordinary
De Bruyne.
start.
Let's
Breakthrough
go.
in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
De Bruyne.
Oh, delicious. Such
एक
devilish
अटैक तो
curve.
सक्सेसफुली हो
Oh,
गया
it was a
हमारा।
real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
हाँ
Nice
कवर ले ले।
interception. His positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here.
गुड पास।
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi!
गुड शॉट।
Now it's Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Cross into the... A header! It's a goal!
बहुत ही
That
बढ़िया
is
गोल।
remarkable. remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Surlot. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into
David.
a goal, and it's very impressive.
वेलकम टू माय स्ट्रीम लेकिन भाई अभी तो कस्टम नहीं खेल पाऊंगा
He's shifting
रैंक
through
पुश
the
कर रहा हूं
gears
ना
here. And Messi!
गुड शॉट
And he's there to clear it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi. Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi.
अरे यार कट कर ले गया था
Vince. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rooney. And he's lost his man here. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there.
Fuck.
Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. And it's Azar. Foot in. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking for options for movement. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance!
Good goal by Shevchenko. Let's go.
And Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine. He's got himself an absolute peach.
Hello भाई लोग hello.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Oh shit.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
अरे यार गलत काट मार दिया.
Hazard. Can he get it through? Pinches it off him. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's a good run down the left. Surlot. And he was alert to it. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rooney might just make this. Spence. That is good alertness. And this is Rooney.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Rooney!
Good shot.
He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Hello Simon भाई.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rooney, shot could be on. There's the shot! And it's
अरे
in.
बॉडी पे लग गए घुस गए
With
अरे.
half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Number 21.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
2 added minutes have been
Spence.
indicated.
And that's going wide left. He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
And De Bruyne!
थोड़ा सा
Well
गलत हो गया।
denied brilliantly. That's the end of the first 45. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at
सभी
such a
को hello
frenetic
भाई लोग,
pace.
सभी को
I'm
hello।
amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Threads one in. Serginho's cross. And that has been cleared. De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Wirtz, looking to play him in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Wirtz, and it's Kukçu. And this is Hazard. Now it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Kukçu. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Chance! It's in! Once more they've done
बहुत
it!
गलत सी।
They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
21.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has two. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is a good challenge from him. That's a sharp pass. Wirtz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner, they're first.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lionel Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Danny Olmo.
Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kukchu powering forward here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Alexander-Arnold with a fine tackle. Danny Olmo. Gerrard. Now it's Sorloth. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception. Rodri clears without hesitation. And he's managed to gift it back. Now he's off and running. Well, that has not gone well. Plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Sorloth. This is a promising build-up. And this is Gerrard. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does...
Danny Olmo! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
India have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Messi, he's got away. Lovely feet. Danny Olmo. Rodri. Oh, cracking ball. And Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Coming on to replace him is...
All hands on deck for this one.
Robert Andre.
And a header! It's been blocked. Deftly away. Very much into the last knockings. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shevchenko making good progress on the right-hand side. Barcola. Barcola making good progress. Last chance, perhaps. Serginho. Oh, that was vital. Time added on 4 minutes. Andrik. Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Such good technique.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barcola.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Akanji attempts a clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
This is the
Solot,
staff announcement.
voted
Let's
man
go.
of the
With
match
stewards
and
assigned to each
deservedly
spot,
so.
please report to the staff.
मेरा फॉर्मेशन तो काम तो कर रहा है, लेकिन जब स्ट्रेंथ वाला आ रहा है ना कोई हाई, अब कांड हो रहा है भाई मेरे साथ। भाई लोग अगर स्ट्रीम पे नए हो तो लाइक कर दो। देखते हैं इस टीम के साथ मतलब क्या ही खेल लेता हूँ मैं।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! In he goes again. And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Nicely worked. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Shevchenko. And it's been played through. Chance! And he's done it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's having a shot! Brilliant from Surlot! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
India have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So where will he go? And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alonso, this is promising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar gets flagged offside. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? He's got away. Now the ball. Yamal! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Looking for the run. Lisandro Martinez deals with that comfortably. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Xavi Alonso. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to gift it back. Fiore. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's picked his way through. And it's Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. And he can thump it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cafu. In with the challenge. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. And this is Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
India are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Shevchenko. And this is Neymar. And that's going wide left. Hazard. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neymar gets into a good position. Neymar stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Sorloth. Bruno Fernandes, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Hazard. Neymar. Here comes another. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Fiore. Now it's Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away. And the return pass. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Sorloth. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Shevchenko. And a chance! Thuram. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Xavi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So we have movement on both benches.
背番号17ネイマール背番号5ラミン・ヤマル
That has been cut short.
Such good technique.
Bruno Fernandes and it's Shevchenko. India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Japan with the corner, they're first. Spence is there and he can get that clear.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's intervened well there. And here's Solot. Shevchenko. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xabi Alonso. And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. Dani Olmo. And that was very necessary. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And back to the keeper they go. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Solot. He is just caressing the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
India can always take more positives from a result like this.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide...
Oh, Aubameyang! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Solot. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney. Ambitious ball here. Might be danger here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that is not getting there. And it's lofted through here. Nice interception, well timed.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nuno Mendes. Aubameyang retains the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good spread.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
क्या करता है भाई? थ्रो करो, कॉर्नर करो, साला सेटिंग होते रहते हैं ये लोग.
And that's definitely not his best. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard ventures forward, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball. Gerrard, and that could set him on his way. It's roll! There it is! And we have liftoff! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Rooney, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And no, that was never going to make it. Rooney finds himself offside. And it's Gerrard. Well, that has not gone well. And that's another good win of the ball. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's a good ball. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that was very necessary. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Bruyne. And here's Shevchenko. Aubameyang. And Mendes. Now it's Aubameyang.
Oh, great feat that.
He has found the way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gerrard. Good ball over the top. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. No, that's been intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too. Just about up to the hour now. Akanji. Rodri. Here's the return pass. Aubameyang. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. He is through here. Good pressure, determined, intense.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Rooney!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He leaps for it! In he goes again! And that's a sharp finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And now he has 2. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than...
And De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Ferdinand getting this one clear. And it's Messi. He'll try from distance! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
So we have movement on both
Rooney.
benches.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 25. Diego Bebayán.
India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Sustituidos por
O'Reilly.
el dorsal 10.
And he's
El
undercooked
dorsal
that.
22. Messi. El dorsal 11. Hazard.
Rodri
El dorsal
producing a
6.
good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a promising position. And here's Dani Olmo. Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lopez, deftly away. So, third corner of the game. And a header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
So their fourth corner of the game. Rijkaard can get it clear. And it's Lopez. They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. O'Reilly. Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Takes a shot. Racing over the bar.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
India
16
are making a change
será
now.
sustituido
Well, for
por
me, this was the
el
obvious
dorsal
substitute.
7.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Nuno Mendes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Dani Olmo makes a move down the right. Looking for the run. Shevchenko. And a shot! He's come in hard. Referee has just said play on. Shot could be on. That's the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...
Signore e signori, benvenuti a San
Well,
Siro.
football is of course
Oggi
ultimately
si
just a
incontrano
game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! It's loose now. Tries a shot!
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Mbappe! Gerrard. Well read, nice interception. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Solid! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Shevchenko. Messi, he's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Desai. Well timed, excellent interception. Just about within shooting range. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work.
There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a searching pass. Quality ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Mateus can see things others simply can't. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there. Threads one in. Mbappe wants to run onto this. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that pass just didn't quite work. And this is Shevchenko. Thuram.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here, and it's been played through. Rafael Varane. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rodri. And this is Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Mbappe. Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's the keeper's ball. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15, numero 10, numero
Second
18.
period then underway.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 6.
Now it's Solot.
Il numero 5.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's a sharp little ball here. And Shevchenko! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
India leading now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is well cleared. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? And he's got away from him. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shevchenko, he charged for a shot! And no mistake. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Vieira. Azar. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Thuram. De Bruyne proves too strong. That is good alertness. And it's Azar. Now it's Shevchenko. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Solot receives it in a good position here. Mateus. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. He is... Great chance! Wonderful from Del Piero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back to within 1! Interesting! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Bruyne. Varane deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to pass it through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no...
And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Shevchenko, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play...
भाई इतना अच्छा टीम लेके हार रहा है भाई, गजब।
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of it.
Solid! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And back to the keeper. And this is Aguero. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for options for movement. Barcola. Wonderful save by Martinez. Koundé getting this one clear. And he's managed to get rid. Gerrard. Quarter of an hour played. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Played into space. Shevchenko wants to run onto this. Gerrard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here. And De Bruyne! Oh, it's hit the post! He's scored! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. And here's Shevchenko. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo. Gerrard. And he's running through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. There will be a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. No way through there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This is a promising build-up.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
India really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
India with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a sweeping cross. Passes short and sharp. And it's Kimmich. Has to go back here. Looking for the run. Spence can clear it away. Dani Olmo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Timber.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
The message is clear. None shall pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the... And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Not the most accurate pass. Timber. And that pass just didn't quite work. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Shevchenko. Rodri. Messi. And Messi! Off target by a whisker.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 21, Bradley Barcola. Coming on the field is number 20, Luis Diaz.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kimmich. And it's Olmo. Nicely worked. That is good alertness. No way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it. Gerrard going forward. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Aguero. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. And he can thump it away. Dani Olmo. Gerrard. And that's going wide left. And that's been... Can he finish? And there's a goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 81 minutes,
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 15, Steven Gerrard.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Number 14.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Number 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 8, Dani Olmo. Number 7, Robert.
Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
ये एक प्लेयर के बिना भी काफी हो रहा है भाई.
There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Andrei Shevchenko.
And now he has two.
Andrei Shevchenko.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hoisted in. That has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that was vital.
Lol.
And that's a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. Camavinga. Back towards the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time!
GG.
And so that's it. It is all over. India can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Shevchenko Voted
Now
man of the
everyone,
match,
please
and
turn your
deservedly
attention to the
so.
screen for today's winning lottery
India
numbers.
may not have
To
finished
find
with
out who
11,
are
but they
lucky
have
winners,
shown
take a look
terrific
at the back
spirit
of your
and
match
they
day
claim the
program.
win.
एक रेड कार्ड मिला भाई, पिक करना पड़ेगा। ये भी बढ़िया टीम था। फाइनली मेरा फॉर्मेशन काम आ रहा है भाई। और इसका तो कोई जवाब ही नहीं भाई, पूरा मैक्स। इक्कीस सौ के आसपास इसका स्ट्रेंथ है। स्ट्रेंथ बहुत ज्यादा है इसका, लेकिन ये हार गया। ये भी हार गया, बस इससे ही हारा हूँ। फॉर्मेशन तो काम आ रहा है डिवीजन रैंक पुश के लिए। नाइस, ग्रेट फॉर्मेशन। वाह, what the heck? हाँ, play to play, let's go.
Oh my God!
La 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 la. Position game, different attacking, see. भाई इसका सीबी डुएल क्यों लग रहा है? जोस को what the fuck? Let's go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied...
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ferran Torres. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Bullish header! And there's a goal!
What a cross, man.
2-0, and in next to no time. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Neymar's cross. Cleared away. Ferran Torres. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Deftly away. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's De Bruyne. Messi. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed. And a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's played in here. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
After 28
Yeah,
The
baby,
movement so
game on.
precise.
Let's go.
The finish sumptuous.
Alexander
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Aubameyang. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Gerrard. De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Messi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's burst through! And this is no chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ferran Torres. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Oh, now he... Oh, just a keeper. Aubameyang! He's done very well to get to that.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Getting up there! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. The final seconds now. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. And he plays one through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, Ferran Torres. Coming on to replace
So we're off again.
Number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Shevchenko. Great vision. Gerrard is in a really good position out wide. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Spence cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's gone forward. And this is Shevchenko. Just about within shooting range. Neymar. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Tries from a long way out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's had it nicked away. Sorloth. Now it's De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Spence. De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. And it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Akanji clears without hesitation. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a good-looking delivery. Rodri is there to clear. Hakimi. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Aubameyang. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Aguero. Oh, he's having a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Sorloth might just make this. India have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Aguero. Picked out, shot a goal! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
After 85
There
minutes
was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Steven Gerrard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 16, Rodri.
Elects to cross.
Coming on the field.
And that was very
Number 8,
necessary.
Danny Olmo. Number 7, Robert Andrich.
Out towards the flank. Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another
Bro,
day.
अभी तो rank push कर रहा हूँ, बाद में
Sadly, not
खेलूंगा.
today.
Please turn your attention
Well, after
to
all
the
of that,
screen
Jim,
for the
what are you
latest
thinking?
travel information
Well, there
from
was a
stations
distinct
around
lack
the
of
stadium.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited. And
Welcome
deserved to
Nachiket
be.
bhai. Welcome to my stream, brother.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, no joy this time. Great vision. It's a promising position. That's very neat. And it's Scholes. That is good strength. Iniesta.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare.
Oh, good effort! Goal! Barcelona! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi going forward. Iniesta. And now the breakaway. And he's let fly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. Not the most convincing of passes.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And here's Rooney. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill.
Wow, look who's involved.
Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. India have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now it's Messi, and that has found him in acres of space. And here's Rooney. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Now it's Sorloth. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. He's not got that quite right. Iniesta. And here's Scholes. Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Solot. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Scholes.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Messi. Now it's De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi! And it's been hooked away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? And a goal kick. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rodri. Solot. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Marcó en el minuto 56.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response
Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Spence can get it clear. India are looking to go forward now. Look at the space. It's Rooney! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got...
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? India have a free kick. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Great ball. Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's shifting through the gears here. He is through here. And here's Scholes. Spread to the right. Oh, that was vital. Tries a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Oh, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shot could be on. Plenty to aim at here. Real chance! Spread it left. And it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. And this is Scholes. De Bruyne. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Aguero playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many...
It's Gerrard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Anderson. And it's Messi. That's a delicate pass. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Well read. And the danger is averted. Gerrard plays it long. And here's Messi. And he is Messi! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he is dashing away. And Aubameyang! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. And that has been cut short.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's forced to go back. Yehi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Threads one in. Cross needs to... Chance! Goal! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to...
Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a fine ball. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Gives it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's an imaginative pass. Gehi makes the interception. Messi. Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Solot.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. It's Gerrard! Oh, crossbar! And that is well cleared. Aubameyang, never out of the action for very long. He's picked his way through. Pass is just off target. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, red, nice interception. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to play it through. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
This is a reminder
India
that the ring
go
road
in
around
at
the
half-time
stadium is
with
closed to
a
traffic.
game to chase.
We advise you to plan your return
Well, for
journeys
me,
well
Peter,
in
things have
advance.
never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Solot. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, now he can run away with it. He can run onto that, and he was alert to it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. India have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Alexander Sirlow.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
India restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And a shot! And a neat finish! And they're back in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That pass isn't the best. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Messi. And here's Aubameyang. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. That's good running with the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
After 63 minutes,
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
India drag themselves back again. Tries a shot! Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Neymar. Number 25, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 30, Lionel Messi. Number 6, Mark Gahey.
Gerrard
Coming on the field. Number
tries
20,
to pass it through.
Marco
And
Reus.
Shevchenko! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shapes to shoot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Vardiol getting this one clear. Referee's given a throw. And it's Spence.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Dani Olmo. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. India are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. Anderson, who's set up one goal so far. And it's De Bruyne. Danny Olmo with the slide tackle. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Steven Gerrard. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 14,
Andrich.
Declan Rice. Number
Andrich!
7, Robert Andrich.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Andrich is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Sergio Aguero. Coming on the field. Number 24, Fermin Lopez. Number
This could
22,
be their final throw of the dice.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
It's anyone's ball now. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Six added minutes have been
Casemiro.
indicated.
Vardiol. Danny Olmo engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Royce. Vardiol is in a really good position out wide. Martinez. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as much time as there will be. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Messi makes a dash for it. And this is Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Raul. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's under a lot of pressure there. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Think. Roll! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. There's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Still goalless.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Shevchenko! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And this is Van Basten. He's in a great position here. Solot is flagged offside.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's played through for him. Oh, Van Basten! And again! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Solot. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That is a great pick out. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he's intervened well there. India are looking to go forward now. Messi. De Jong. Raul. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Cucurella. Space for him to turn and look. Akanji tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's gone loose. Akanji with the clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess it.
Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
De Bruyne looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Solot has found the net here, of course. Raul. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now he's got space here. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. India currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is...
Down to business 25, again.
Pierre.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's a thumping hit. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
De Jong. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Messi looking to receive it in space. Scholes. He won't be happy with that one. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. He's Aubameyang. He's through on goal here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
On the field is number 8, Danny Olmo.
Simeone, can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, nice interception. Threads one in. Tacho gets over and intercepts. Solot is onto this. Quickly taken. Bout of passing here. It's Van Basten! And again, he is at his elastic best. All the way back. He's had it taken off him. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Simeone. Well, that has not gone well. Gerrard. India are looking to break at pace. Simeone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for the far post. Martinez claims it. Safe hands. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Simeone. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Solot. Simeone. And it's Koundé. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, shooting chance!
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Oh no, what has happened here? Solot finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 15, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 7, Robert Andrich. Number 14, Declan Rice.
Now the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Koundé, some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Bebeto, and he's been shifted off it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lopez, he has found the way through. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There will be
Koundé,
3 minutes at a time.
board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a scene we
today's
have
match.
here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on. And he's let fly! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. De Bruyne. And here's Sørloth. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that is commitment to the cause. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Terrific effort! Serginho tries to clear. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, such a clever touch.
India definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some...
Tries a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Bruyne. India have reclaimed it. Aim forwards. Rodri. And he's in on goal. Cleared without hesitation. Taken back almost at once. And here's Shevchenko. India are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That is good alertness. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That was travelling. Koundé.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Messi. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Martinez punts it upfield. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Surlot. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Scholes. He's beaten the last man. Dani Olmo and Gusto. And here's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Oh, good finish. And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Shevchenko! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Could be danger here. He has found the way through. And it's been hooked away. And claimed it back swiftly. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Koundé, Rodri, and this is Shevchenko, and it's Kimmich. Dani Olmo, that's been cut out, well played. Gerrard, A probing pass. Akanji gets across to intercept that. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Please make sure to watch
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ronaldo wants to run onto this. Koundé. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Serginho. De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball is loose and oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Rodri clears without hesitation. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. India can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
And he shoots! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
India cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Koundé cuts out the pass. Solot being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's forced to go back. Akanji. De Bruyne. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception.
India really are going for it here, Peter.
Applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paul Scholes. Coming on the field
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 70, Orkun Kökçü.
Serginho can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Totti on a serious charge here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Cruyff. Kirkchu.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. Oh, good ball! And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's managed to get rid. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Just 5 minutes
Number
remaining
16,
now.
Rodri. Number 15.
Nice looking
Steven
ball.
Gerrard.
He's in plenty of
Coming
space
on the
here.
field. Number 24.
Oh, important interception.
Ferran Lopez.
This usually is the
7,
time teams go into
Leandro
conservation mode.
Paredes. Number 14, Declan Rice.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the keeper's got it again.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Kirkchu. He is through here. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly...
Number 7.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what
And
you've
now
seen, Jim?
I'd just like to